I love LA. We love it.
We are the champions, my friends. Heat Nation, let's go.
Look at my face. You know I don't play. Please get out the way. I got history to make. I'm ready for whatever, because greatness never waits. Say.
Finals.
LA, Miami. Ooh.
Can you smell that? My Lakers beat your Heat.
You already know how we built in Miami. It's going to be a little different.
This is what we do in Laker land.
Okay, I don't remember the last time Lakers in the finals. I can't say this is what y'all do. Not no more. Like once we win, I'm
okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know.
Make that close to the ring, to the thing?
Yeah.
You're not wearing our ring? I gotta go, man. I'm gonna holler at you later.
Hold on, no.
I gotta go. After we spank Miami, this will be our 17th championship. If they win this year, it'll be a super special year.
Celebration, y'all. Celebration now. Wherever I go in the nation, they celebrate the style.
You know, we both lost a good friend, Coach Bryant. If we could win, it'll be a remembrance of him.
1, 2, 3. Once the Heat win this year, that would be their 4th championship. That'd be their first one without me. People say, if the Heat win, are you going to be jealous? Are you going to feel a certain kind of way? And my answer to that is, hell no. I want to be a part of that legacy. I was the first to do it.
Celebration, y'all. Celebration now. Wherever I go in the nation, they celebrate the style.
How long we been friends?
2004.
Let's make a bet.
Let's make a bet. My Finals MVP trophy for your Finals MVP trophy. That Heat win, Jimmy Butler will get Finals MVP.
Jimmy and them gonna do their thing, but you know that Laker defense gonna shut them down.
Hit by Rondo.
The Heat defense never goes to sleep.
I super respect Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, but I'm only scared of one person. Did you ever know that you're my hero?
Hey, listen. Come off the bench and score 37 as a rookie. Hey, Miami got another one.
Well, they do.
Pat Bradley and them did it again.
0.
If the Lakers win.
If the Lakers win, yeah.
When the Lakers win.
Oh, okay. Now it's winning. Okay.
Bron gonna get that MVP trophy.
LeBron on the attack.
AD and LeBron. That's a nice 1-2 punch.
Davis for the win. Oh, it's good.
Shaq, Kobe, Magic, Kareem. What do you think they can end up? You think they can end up number 1, number 2?
Will you stop it?
We got a good chance in this bubble to get y'all, man. Ain't no Staples Center with Snoop Dogg and Jack on the sideline, and y'all don't get that home court advantage no more. Allen Bryan can't dunk and look at the fans and run by slow.
If the Heat win, I'll give you one of my trophies.
All right. And if the Lakers win, you can have that.
All right, deal. Bet.
Because you wanted it anyway.
Get that trophy.
Anthony Davis, with the power slam, helped lead his team to a victory in Game 1 of the NBA Finals. You see the final score there. Hey there, I'm Stephanie Reddy. Glad you guys are here with us this evening. And, of course, the entire gang will be back right now. We got the whole crew here to help walk us through what happened in this game. We've got Shaquille O'Neal presenting with all of his trophies. Kenny the Jet Smith, who has also won championships, just not able to show us the hardware in this moment. And Isaiah Thomas, another Hall of Famer and another champion here with us. Guys, thanks for sticking around. This is going to be very interesting. The first thing I'd like to bring to your attention, this is the largest loss the Miami Heat has suffered since January, when they lost also in the city of Orlando by 20 points. Is anybody surprised that this happened in Game 1? Kenny, start with you.
I would say I'm surprised at the ease that Lakers had, in the second and third quarters. But, Isaiah, myself, and Shaq, we've all seen Game 1 blowouts. When I was a teenager, or even before a teenager, the Boston Massacre, when they blew out the Lakers and all of those kind of things. So you see this in a series. It's just one game. But what I did notice, and Isaiah, you could kind of touch on this as well, is that the Heat have to get more athletic. They do look better when Nunn is in the game. They do look better when Olynyk's in the game. I would try, with Jones, who had been a really big contributor to them throughout the regular season, possibly could see some minutes in game because they have to get to the shooters in the zone quicker, and they have to get back on defense quicker. So I think they have to get more athletic in game 2 to make it more to contest more shots.
Isaiah, I'm glad that Kenny brought you up because actually I wanted to get to you next anyway. You have some experience in the finals with game 1s, dealing with lots of injuries to the opponent when you faced the Lakers, and they had 2 of their significant players, their stars, go down. What is the mindset of the other team? In this case, it was you, the Pistons. Tonight, it was the Lakers. Do you need to step on their necks and finish them off?
You know, that's why it's called a marathon and not a sprint. And Kenny and Shaq, all of us have won championships. And, the toll that it takes on your body throughout the year, and then you're going to face injuries, in the finals. And when you have an opponent down, you really have to make sure that you don't let them have any confidence or any belief that they can come back in this series. And when I look at the Lakers right now, the Lakers are bigger, they're faster, and they're stronger. And, Kenny and I, we have Shaq sitting here, one of the most dominant players ever in our league. And, when the player is bigger than you, and he's faster than you, and he's stronger than you, the only thing you can really rely on or depend on is if that player makes a mistake that gives the smaller athlete a chance to win. But if that bigger, faster, stronger player doesn't make a mistake, then that smaller player has no shot. When I look at the Lakers, they are bigger, faster, and stronger. And LeBron James and Anthony Davis, they're not making any mistakes. So consequently, the smaller Miami Heat really didn't have a chance to win tonight.
Shaq, I want to come to you and ask you about Coach Spoelstra, since you did play for him in Miami. When you look back to the series against Boston, when the Heat lost pretty big in Game 3, Spoelstra said afterwards he was glad they had so much time because he really wanted them to think about the loss. Speak to the mindset of Spoelstra and what they might be thinking after this loss moving forward to Game 2.
Well, it's obvious that the game plan was to crowd LeBron James, double LeBron James, because when you look at the Lakers, and Isaiah and Kenny knows this, they have guys that can knock down shots, but they're not a great shooting team. So when you play against a guy like LeBron James, you say, okay, LeBron, get 50, we're going to control the others, or we're going to stop LeBron and beat us from the outside. The Lakers shot the ball very well. Now, the question is, can they shoot like that, a high percentage from three-point land, in 3 more games to win the championship? Only time will tell. Eric Spoelstra, he's the master of making adjustments. They're going to make adjustments. They know they didn't play well. When you're dealing with the Miami Heat culture, Kenny and Isaiah also knows this. When you play a bad game, you can't sleep. You listen to all the press. You're looking for more fuel to add to the fire. So they're going to go back to the drawing boards. They're going to have a walkthrough. They're going to watch film. And, Jimmy is not soft. Bam is not soft. If they could, take some anti-inflammatories, if they can come out there and play, they're going to come out there and play. Anthony Davis said it best. We can't have another slow start because the Lakers from the outside, they shot the ball well. They were down. They came back. They really started shooting well. They was able to get the lead and keep the lead. But I agree with Isaiah. The Lakers are bigger. They are faster. They are stronger. But I expect the Heat to come out with much more effort. They don't want to hear that, we're injured and, we can't play. They're definitely going to compete. But the question is, and, for everybody out there watching, can the Lakers shoot the ball like that consistently to win a championship? Only time will tell.
Well, you brought up the master of adjustments and head coach Eric Spoelstra for the Miami Heat. Let's listen to what his post-game comments are.
Okay. So, I don't have any more news on Goran or Bam. You already probably have the statement from TD. But regardless, the Lakers set, the tenor, the tone, the force, the physicality. For the majority of the game, and they just took control, and we weren't able to get it back.
First question here in the room, Tim on the right.
Eric, you've been through a lot of these, and you know that game one it's often a feeling out game. And I mean, I think all three of the times you guys have won it, you've lost game one. But can this be a motivating point? Can this be just a wake up call, a dose of reality? Like, how would you?
It's high level competition. So you have to do things with force and detail. And it's the cliche, but every single possession counts. And there was too many possessions where it was either a poor offensive possession or a miss that led to a couple poor possessions defensively, or vice versa. And those stacked on top of each other can get away from you pretty quickly against a very good team like this. We're much better than we showed tonight. You do have to credit the Lakers, and we'll get to work. For the next one.
Malik Andrews.
Eric, could you just walk us through? It appeared so Goran left with 6:04-ish left in the second quarter. When did he exactly hurt himself? And it looked like if he did on the Rondo play, he stayed in for a little after, maybe to test it out. What was your recollection?
I don't know. Right now, I know he's as tough as anybody, and it's the finals. But I don't have an update. Where he is on his foot right now.